this year. Coach, we'll start with an opening statement from you and then questions.
First, I'd like to congratulate Coach Simpkins on a great season. What you see is a team that has gotten better from day one to where they currently sit. They're competitive as heck. They're physical. They play unselfish basketball. We knew we needed 40 minutes of good basketball in order to compete tonight in Bender Arena. I'm really proud of our group. We turned it over 3 times, which is just an enormous accomplishment for this group of guard play that we have. We have a versatile lineup of perimeter players, interior presence. I thought we crashed and were physical around the rim. And at the end of the day, this group that I'm coaching, I'm just thrilled to be around. And I'm really grateful ultimately that I get another day with them, because they've made every day since I've been the head coach just so enjoyable. And I have a Pat Behan shirt on. Pat Behan was my roommate at Bucknell, and the last game he coached was in this building. So we took a little piece of that competitive momentum that he had in this building and we put it out on display.
Go ahead.
John, just kind of look at the way you guys were able to pound them in the paint, both what Nolan was doing and also kind of swarming Rodgers and frustrating him. How vital was that to this?
Yeah, Matt Rodgers, if you ask anybody in the league, they'll say that he's a player of the year caliber offensive threat. And he's proven that throughout the course of the year. So postseason play comes around, you've got to prepare accordingly. We played them twice in 2 good games. We respect Matt Rodgers because of how talented he is. We knew that we were going to have to challenge him. We were going to have to be physical for 40 minutes. We're going to have to make everything hard for him around the rim. And I thought we did that. And ultimately, Noah Williamson is a talented sophomore that I trust. And we thought that if we could go inside early offensively, it might wear him down a little bit because he plays some heavy minutes.
Defensively, you guys were good all night. Outside of the very beginning of the game, it seemed like AU never got into a rhythm. What was behind that? Kind of what were your keys of your scouts that made them struggle so much?
Well, they're a very dangerous offensive team. So when you do your preparations, being that I work for Billy Lang at St. Joe's and he's an NBA guy, all we do is study the analytics of the game. Where they shoot, how effective they are from beyond the three-point line, and quite frankly, they're so dangerous when they start making threes. We wanted to keep them on their heels. What you saw in the first 8 minutes was the American team that has won games in league play. Just explosive offensively, can get to the rim, capable on the perimeter. Without Mayock, it certainly hurts them. He's a very capable shooter that has, quite frankly, really hurt us. So we were going to have to be a defense that made them think. And I thought throughout the course of the game, our group stayed connected and stayed physical, but also kept them out of the paint, which kept us out of rotations.
Anything for Jack? Jack, how's your leg doing after you went down there?
Yeah, I'm alright. It was just a cramp, but I'll be fine.
Go ahead. Jack, obviously, how far this team has come year over year. How meaningful is it to be able to win a game like this the way that you want it to be moving on to the second?
Yeah, our season ended here last year, and we came in as the 10th seed, and obviously we're playing on that Tuesday. Just to see the growth from these guys year over year, it's special. And we've been through a lot together, so to come out with a win like this means a lot to the entire team.
Coach, this is year 1 for you guys. Now, on Sunday, you're going to be playing for a chance to go to the championship game against the defending league champs. Can you talk about what the year has been like, just in totality, and your thoughts, obviously not done yet, but just on how things are going forward?
Yeah, first of all, Matt Lang will set the standard here for the Patriot League, which, quite frankly, is amazing. He's done a great job. As it relates to us, this has been a journey. We started Italy. We have a group of players that have very little experience, and so there wasn't going to be instant success. And we focused on, as a staff, just literally helping this group learn how to win. And what you're seeing right now is a team that's confident in one another and confident in the process of winning a game. Now, as it relates to Colgate, we're going to have to match their physicality. We're going to have to play our brand of basketball. What Colgate does is they don't make mistakes. And they're very confident in themselves at this point, being that they've been in the championship 5 straight years. So we're going to have to get back to the drawing board, look at the film from when we played them previously, but we're a different team. And at the end of the day, we're going to have to play the game. And the thing about postseason, being that I've had the great fortune of being on really good teams, you have to be physical, you have to be confident, and ultimately you have to play. What I mean by that is there's no magic wand, there's no pixie dust. The game unfolds as it unfolds. You have to be ready for every situation, and this group will be ready.
What's the project? How satisfying is that second half defensively? You guys really.
Yeah, I mean, like Coach said, we threw a lot of different stuff at them. So we just never want anybody to be comfortable. And I think we have a bunch of different guys that are contributing defensively. And when you have guys bringing energy from all over the court, it makes the entire difference. And obviously, we go in half up, I think 11. But to do it again in the second half shows that we were really just taking it possession by possession and going like that throughout the entire game.
Anything else?
Love you, Patty.
All right. Thanks, everybody.